Hey everyone, it is Elise and you are watching the Ready to Stare channel, where I bring you plus size fashion, travel, and lifestyle content both on here and on my blog readytostare.com. So hopefully you all are getting ready for Valentine's Day, and no matter how you celebrate, I think lingerie is a great way to celebrate your feelings about yourself. Lingerie is not for anybody else but you, and when you put it on, it should make you feel great. So one of those brands who has been making me feel great is Curvy Couture Intimates, and they are a LA-based brand. They have been around since 2012, but their owner has been focusing on plus size intimates since 1987, and since that's the year I was born, I can tell you that that's 31 years, and that's a long time to have experience in this industry. And they have made some of your favorite plus size brands intimates in the past, and they won Vendor of the Year from Lane Bryant and won an award also from Avenue. So there's a lot of history and experience there. But Curvy Couture itself came into my life in 2015 when the word influencer did not even exist, and they reached out to me and they said, hey, we love what you're doing, we want to team up with you, can we send you something? And I was like, send me something? What? Like, no one had ever asked me that before. So it was the first person who ever sent me something, and I was like, oh, this means like I have to like talk about a bra. And at that point I had never done any type of lingerie modeling or anything at all related to lingerie. So that experience actually pushed me out of my comfort zone and brought me into this niche of plus size lingerie reviewing, which I've been doing pretty much since Curvy Couture reached out to me. So of course at first I didn't really know what I was talking about, but now I've been doing it long enough that I think I have at least a little bit of knowledge, and I've tried a lot of different brands, and I can tell you that Curvy Couture is consistently one of my favorites. They are a brand that always listens, and I think that they are very innovative. So today I am so excited to team up with Curvy Couture and show you some of my Valentine's Day faves. Let's get started. So the first style that I'm going to show you is literally brand new, just launched on the Curvy Couture website, and it is called Beautiful Bliss. It is an unlined style, so no padding, and the straps are fully adjustable, and they're like kind of really soft and silky, and like they just feel nicer than normal straps, but they're not like super wide, which is something that you get on a lot of plus size bras. So they're supportive, but they're still sexy. And the side is also pretty wide, but because the lace extends and you have the sheer mesh, again, you're not feeling like you're in your grandmother's bra. So this has a nice underwire here, so it's unlined, but it still does have a wire. This style is really supportive, which is something that I wasn't necessarily sure was going to be the case because it's unlined, and I am a 40 double D, so I am a little bit on the smaller side bust wise for someone who's plus size, and it's hard for things to necessarily be super push up unless they're designed to be that way. And this was like pretty like push-up-y, so I was really surprised at the support, and I really liked it. Curvy Couture carries sizes 34 triple D all the way up to a 46H, and when I first got introduced to the brand, they did not go up to a 46, and that was something that I told them that they needed to do in order to be more inclusive, and they assured me that that was something that was their priority, and sure enough, they do. They expanded their sizes. So when I say that Curvy Couture is a brand that's listening, they are. With the Beautiful Bliss set comes these matching high-waisted panties, and both the panties and the bra are in the color blush, but this set is also available in black. And that's one thing I like about Curvy Couture, is that they make a few different colorways, and I just like to have options. So if you like a style, you can buy it in another color, so you don't have like two of the same bra, except there are some Curvy Couture bras that I honestly have two of in the exact same color, maybe even three. My favorite, wire free, comes from Curvy Couture. So and I have a few of those because it's everyday my obsession. Back to these underwear. They are made from a really nice stretch lycra, and it is like soft and luxurious to the touch. They're really thin, but not so thin that like my nails will poke through them, always my concern. And then they have this supportive mesh lace on the sides, and the center is cotton, which is something that I know people ask me about often. So the center is cotton, and this is a 3XL. So that is pretty much what I wear in most lingerie bottoms, mostly because I carry a lot of weight in like my lower belly. So and I like things to come up high-waisted, and these are actually high-waisted, which is another thing that I told Curvy Couture for the longest time. Stop making those low-waisted, low-rise underwear. That's not what us fat girls want. We want things that come above the belly button, and they listened. So this is a high-waist style, and it is definitely something that I've asked for, and they delivered. So again, if there's something you want, I would say that this is a brand that is so responsive to that, and definitely let them know. The next set is the Diamond Net set, and it is in the color aubergine. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But basically it's like plum or purplish, and I really like it because this is a plunge style, but it's also full coverage, and this is fishnet, so it's really sexy, but it's also pretty comfortable because it's not really push-up or padded. It is underwire, but it's supportive and sexy. Again, the power mesh on the sides, 3 hooks, and the straps are adjustable. So I really love this set. I loved it more. Oh, and these 2 really cute rhinestones. Can you see that? There's 2 rhinestones. Here is my favorite part though about this set. Super high-waisted matching panties, because as I said, I have been asking Curvy Couture for high-waisted panties for the longest, and these 100% delivered everything I've ever been wanting because they are very high-waisted. They come well above the belly button. This is the highest waisted style that they've ever done, and I love it. I love the mesh paneling. Again, this is that super soft lycra, really stretchy, but the inside is still cotton. So really nice and supportive, high-waisted, great color. They go with the set. And then here is the kicker. This ruching on the butt is so cute, and it's just something really different. This is like one of my all-time favorite styles and sets from Curvy Couture. I have it in a few different colors, and it holds a soft spot in my heart because the very first bra that they sent me was the Tulip lace push-up in black. So that very first bra that pushed me out of my comfort zone to talk about my experience with wearing lingerie and just in general how I felt about feeling sexy, that all came from this bra in black. And my very first boudoir shoot, I wore this bra in black. So I felt like it was appropriate to like wear this bra again for a boudoir shoot, and I love wearing it because I think the details on it are really amazing. It has this really pretty lace, and again a little cute rhinestone. It is a push-up, which I love a push-up, but I also love an unlined. You know, I love everything. I like to wear a bunch of different styles, honestly. This has the power mesh on the sides. It has, one of my favorite things about it is it has the lace going up the strap, which I just think is like really a sexy element. And speaking of the push-up, it is right here, and it is not one of those bras where like there is a huge pad right here and then your natural breast is just kind of like pushed up from there. It is a really like gradual, comfortable push-up, and if you push on it you can see it's like really kind of just springy and easy to wear. So I think that that's really important to see that like this is not one of those push-up bras where you're like and you're uncomfortable all day because your boobs are in your face. So I think that this is like one of the really great, just classic Curvy Couture styles, and it's perfect for Valentine's Day because it's red, right? So it comes with these lovely panties, and hold on. So when I was doing my boudoir shoot, why did I put these on backwards 3 times? I have no idea. I kept putting them on backwards. I don't know why. Maybe because the lace is in the front and in the back, but I don't know why I put them on backwards. No idea. Anyways, these are kind of like a mid-rise style. They do come above the belly button, but not by too much. So they're not high rise, they're more like mid-rise. Just keep that in mind. Again, this is that super, super soft, stretchy Lycra, and this has double support in the front, and then it's like a little sheer in the back. So that's just something to keep in mind. It's kind of like a sexy element if you want to have a little surprise in the back. They are a little thinner, and then the lace kind of frames the butt, so it's something different. I think these are super cute. Even though they're not high-waisted, they're really comfortable to wear, and I absolutely love them, and I felt really sexy in them. So I told you that I love the Tulip lace push-up, and I actually have another style. I first shot this one last Valentine's Day, but it's still a classic. This is also the aubergine, and it's the same as the red Tulip lace, but the difference here is that you don't have the lace going up the panels, because up the straps, I mean, because you have these kind of strappy breast framing straps. They're straps. So there's this strappy element to it, which just makes it really different, but at the same time it's still the same supportive push-up bra that the other Tulip lace styles are. The difference with this one is that you have this at the top, which just like I think adds that element of a little like surprise but it's still supportive. And again, you have the same push-up here, just a little bit, and I think it's really cute. Same power mesh on the sides. So this is a really cute option for Valentine's Day because it does have the strappiness, which I just think anything with straps, I'm like, give it to me. I just want straps on everything. So this is not really a Valentine's Day style. Like, it's not pink, it's not red or aubergine, you know, it's not anything like super sexy. But if you want to wear a strapless dress on Valentine's Day, I cannot recommend Curvy Couture strapless bras enough. I always get asked what strapless bras I like to wear, and I honestly only wear strapless bras from Curvy Couture because I have had this bra this style probably since 2015, 2016, and I can confidently say that this is the only strapless bra that I can wear for like 12 hours plus, maybe even 14. I think I've worn it because a lot of times for events I have to be there all day, and some of the dresses that I have to wear require a strapless bra, and this is it. So this is the Sensation multi-way strapless bra, and they have, this is my like OG one, but they have a smooth one now, and they come in black and beige and just a few different styles now. But basically it comes with straps, so you could adjust the straps, but like I said, I wear this as a strapless. I have no idea where those straps are at this point because this is my go-to strapless, but it is a multi-way, so you can kind of crisscross the straps or do whatever you want. It does have this really supportive side. It has like boning on the side, which is really supportive, and it kind of makes it stay up. Like, are your breasts lifted to the ceiling? No, they're not, but it is a push-up, and it does make me feel supported. It is the only strapless bra that I feel like at all supported in, and I think that if you're looking for one, it has silicone on the bottom, and really helps, I feel like, just to stay up. Like, I don't feel like I have to pull on it constantly. I just feel like, okay, this is the bra that I'm wearing with this dress, and I don't have to worry about constantly pulling it up. Literally, I wore a strapless bra once that was not this one, and midway, I wore it to a photo shoot, and like on the way home, it was maybe like a 45-minute drive, I literally pulled the underwire out of the bra. I pulled it out of the bra because I was like, I cannot wear this. I cannot even wear this for a single minute more. It was that uncomfortable, and I maybe had it on for 3 hours, if that. So like I said, this is my go-to strapless bra. So if you want to wear a cute strapless dress, or you know, something with a sheer top, you can definitely get your money's worth with a Curvy Couture strapless. I find them to be very supportive and comfortable, and it is the only strapless bra that I will recommend. So that is everything, and Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you saw some styles that you want to try out. Thank you so much to Curvy Couture for partnering with me. Oh, by the way, this bra that I'm wearing is another push-up style, also from Curvy Couture. Like I said, I have almost every style that Curvy Couture has ever made, since 2015, I should say. And I have tried everything from their corsets to their sports bras. And if you want to see more about Curvy Couture and what I think about it, I will link to all of my previous reviews on my blog down below. And feel free to ask me questions. Like I said, I've tried almost everything, so I feel like I can give you a good perspective about how things fit. And I hope that you learned something from this and that you enjoy. I hope you have an awesome Valentine's Day and show some love to yourself because you deserve it. Bye.